There's nothing like having a whole plate of stink beans right before you get on the airplane. Oh yeah. Chào mày cả Viếng. Hey everyone, it's Mark Wiens with migrationology.com. Today is the day, or actually a little bit later tonight, my wife Ying and I will be starting our round the world trip for food with Star Alliance. And I have been so excited the last couple days that last night I could barely even sleep because I could not control my excitement to start this trip. I have some packing to do. Actually, I think I might just show you a little bit of my packing. I want to show you some of the gear that I'm taking with me on this trip. Then I'm gonna have a quick dinner, then we're gonna jump in a taxi, and we are on our way to the airport. I am very grateful to have an amazing wife who packs all of my clothes. Oh, there she is. But it is up to me to pack all of the electronics. I'm gonna do this kind of quick and snappy. I have 3 external hard drives. Each of them are 2 terabytes each. These 2, I'll be backing up everything twice. All of the content, all of the videos. These are battery chargers. I got 4 extra batteries. 2 cameras. This is an extra lens. This is the main camera that I'll be using. I have an extra Rode video mic. This has a terrible name, but it's really called a dead kitten, which is to put over a microphone to cancel out the wind. It's a windbreaker. A flashlight, some wires, some cleaning equipment, my phone. Got my main computer here, which I'll be editing everything with. The cables, a mouse. You gotta have a mouse when you're video editing. Some waterproof bags, some bags. These are the only tripods that I'll be using. They are easy to handle and they are very transportable, very easy. These are highly important, which are, and I would recommend it for anyone who is traveling, these are all-purpose plugs for anywhere you are in the world. There's nothing better than arriving somewhere and you have no idea what the plug is and not having to worry about it, but you can just use this thing. It's all purpose. And then this is an extra battery. And one more thing that I always travel with is a power strip. It's amazing how all the hotels around the world, they all seem to have just 1 or 2 plugs. And when you have to plug in 5 different things or 10 different things at once, this is absolutely key. Apart from, let me see if I can show you over here. Oh, here's Ying's makeup mirror. Oh, and there's Ying. And this is our second camera, so we'll be taking 2 cameras with us. And yeah, that's all of the gear that we'll be taking with us on this trip to film this entire vlogging series and making videos. Ying and I are gonna be traveling for about a month and a half outside of Thailand. So there was no way I was gonna leave Southeast Asia without a plate of stink beans, which is one of my all-time favorite things in the entire world. My mother-in-law has just cooked a typical meal that I eat at home all the time. We are gonna definitely have dinner on the airplane tonight as well. They just never get old. Oh, they're so good, so refreshing, and with such a unique taste and texture and crispness to them. Follow that with some of the tom yum broth and a shallot. Oh, it's nice and sour. It's a little bit salty, and you can just taste all of that lemongrass and the chilies in there and the garlic. Let me scoot aside this pile of goodies and fish out one of the fish. And then you can just kind of, what I like to do is just put my spoon on the end of the tail here and just kind of slide my spoon down, and you can get pretty much the entire fillet of mackerel. Oh, that's hot. Off like that though. The buttery piece of mackerel. Okay, perfect. I just love mackerel. It's such a wonderful, flavorful fish. It's a little bit buttery and creamy, and I especially love it in tom yum because it takes on the flavor of the lemongrass and the lime juice and the fish sauce. But I could just not pass up the opportunity to eat a final home-cooked meal at home before going on this trip.
Bye-bye, bye-bye.
Doesn't he look like a sheep? Is that a real dog or is that a sheep?
มันหมีมากกว่าเหมือนแบร์ฟูเสียใจฟูเสียใจเนาะ
Ying, are you gonna miss Fufu? Okay, bye. We have about 2 hours and 45 minutes until our flight leaves. Hopefully the traffic won't be too bad. The airport seems to be pretty quiet at this time right now. It is about 7 p.m. Check-in, then customs and immigration and security was a breeze tonight. The reason that getting through customs and immigration and checking into our flight was so easy is because that we are flying on business class. And actually, we're not just flying on business class for this flight, but for this entire round the world trip with Star Alliance. So Ying and I are both not only thrilled about the trip around the world for food, but also about flying this entire trip.
I can't sleep.
Have you ever had this much leg space on an airplane? Thank you very much.
I'm your cabin in charge, Sunita Bhagra. We are ready for departure now. You are requested to
We are about to take off. Thank you. It is time now for pre-dinner snacks. I'll start with the roasted almonds.
Star Alliance business here.
One of the most important things to know about eating in India is that there's veg and there's non-veg. And veg, of course, means vegetarian, but non-veg usually means any kind of meat or any kind of meat protein. And so I got non-veg. There's a little bit of turbulence right now, so it's kind of shaking. Probably the camera's shaking a little bit, but this smells really, really good. I got the prawns curry, and I was expecting some little prawns, but these are huge prawns, and you can really smell, oh yeah, that's exactly what I smell right there, that spice, the cardamom. I gotta go in for a roti right now, or a chapati. I think this is a chapati actually. Oh, this smells so good. I was just gonna grab some sauce, but I may as well go in for a whole prawn. That's pretty good. I was so excited to start digging into the prawn curry that I forgot to even unravel my napkin. I should probably put this onto my lap. Actually pretty wonderful. The curry is not even oily at all. You can just taste all of that spice, the cardamom in there, maybe some cumin, and then, yeah, it's really not oily or too buttery at all. I think it's dal. I think this is dal makhani, which is the black lentils. I just spilled all over my kid. That's wonderful. You can taste the cumin in there, and then that is kind of buttery.
Welcome to Chhatrapati Shivaji International Airport, Mumbai. The local time is 31 minutes after 11 in the evening, and the temperature outside is 27 degrees Celsius.
Thank you. Yes. Okay. Oh, welcome to Mumbai. That was a great flight, and I'm happy to be in India.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye, nice to meet you. As soon as you pass through customs, then there is a prepaid taxi stand, and so you can prepay your taxi and then you choose either AC or non-AC. And we are on our way to an area called Colaba, which is kind of the south part of Mumbai. Thank you. It's about 2 a.m. We just checked into our hotel, which is called the Gordon House Hotel, right in the Kolaba area in Mumbai. We're gonna be staying here for 4 nights, and we'll be in Mumbai for a total of about 4 full days, which is not as long as I would like, but we're gonna be trying to cram in as much food and sightseeing as possible during our time here. So stay tuned for this whole series. Many delicious food vlogs coming up, I'm anticipating, and this is gonna be a lot of fun. Thank you all for watching. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up, and also make sure you subscribe if you're not already subscribed so you don't miss the next video. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Is gonna be our first real day in Mumbai. And I am already loving how much leg space there is on the seat. I have on my sock. Is that like a little, looks like a fish scale. อันนี้อะไรครับ
ไลฟ์
Oh, that's a light. I thought this was a microphone.